What's up, Eagles fans? Welcome into the All-22 review. I'm Fran Duffy, and today we're going to take a look back at the Eagles' big win on Tuesday Night Football against the Washington football team. We'll start on the offensive side of the ball, where Dallas Goedert continues to develop and evolve into one of the focal points of this passing game. And I think when you look at this game against Washington, really just a really impressive display of all the traits that make him one of the most complete tight ends in the NFL. Let me show you what I mean.
Let's take a look at three big catches here from Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert. First one, this 45-yarder down the field. And there just aren't a lot of tight ends that can make this play. It's a play-action deep shot, a little divide concept between Goedert and Tyree Jackson. And you're going to see Dallas Goedert's going to break open on this little out-and-up route against the DB. Not a lot of tight ends have that kind of speed. And then you just see the ball-winning mentality that Dallas Goedert has. He goes up and over the safety, makes an outstanding play down the field. A true three-level threat at the position. Again, clean pocket, off play action, beautiful, well-designed shot play from the Eagles, and Goedert just goes and takes this away from the defender. Just an outstanding play there from the Eagles starting tight end. Let's go to a little bit later. In this one, you see the quickness, it's man-to-man coverage, but watch the ability to create his own separation on the over route. Just an outstanding route here from Dallas Goedert. He's going to push this vertical, and then watch him snap off that break to the opposite side, and then Jalen Hurts just lays this out for him on the over route for the first down. You can see this from the end zone angle. Watch Goedert on the right side. You can see him lean vertically. He's going to really push this, sell the vertical route, and then snap that off. And then Jalen Hurts does a great job of sidestepping pressure, eyes downfield, delivers this ball to Dallas Goedert in stride to move the chains on 3rd and long. Really love that from Jalen Hurts and Dallas Goedert. Then a little bit later, a little RPO. This is one of the Eagles' go-to pass concepts, a little curl flat play, a run pass option. He's going to double pump off that defender, Jalen Hurts. He hits Dallas Goedert underneath, and that's where the yards after catch, the strength, the ability to power through contact, the willingness, the compete level, the effort, all of those adjectives all come into play here with Dallas Goedert on this play. I just think this game against Washington was such a really good summary of all the traits that make him one of the most complete tight ends in the NFL.
So Dallas Goedert, one of the go-to weapons for the Eagles on 3rd down. And I've been really impressed with the offensive game plan on 3rd down, on those money downs over the last couple of months. Some really creative wrinkles, new complementary plays, and coming off the bye week, I thought we saw a couple of really good examples, one in the pass game, one in the run game. I'll show you those exact plays.
Two really fun, creative plays for the Eagles here to get Miles Sanders the football. 3rd and 2, pony personnel, two running backs, Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard on the field. You've got Quez Watkins coming in a little return orbit motion. He goes from right to left. And now, look at the defense. You're got to worry about all these different potential ball carriers. Is it going to Quez on the bubble? Is it going to Jordan Howard on the inside zone? Is Jalen Hurts going to keep it? No. He's throwing this to the flat. Little play action fake. He throws this to Miles Sanders, and he takes off for a big first down. Next play in the pass game. Really nice, well-designed play. And look at the eyes of the defenders here from the end zone angle. Look at all the potential ball carriers. 1, 2, 3. Even factor in Jalen Hurts. Watch the play side safety here down low in the box. Landon Collins. He's, oh no, I missed my guy. I was worried about Jalen Hurts potentially keeping this football on 3rd and short. Hurts dumps this off to Miles, and it's a first down. Later in the game, 3rd and 3. It's 11 personnel. You got Darius Slay on the field. Big play Slay. He comes in that return orbit motion now where he's going from left to right. You're trying to attract the eyes of the defenders. You have Dallas Goedert expanding, and look at what this does. Look at the wide gap that is created against this Washington defense. Miles Sanders is able to get up scot-free to the 2nd level, and he's able to get the Eagles down inside the 5-yard line. Just really well-designed plays here from this Eagles offensive coaching staff. 3rd down, 3rd and short, and 3rd and medium, especially when the Eagles are running the ball as well as they are, you're going to face 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. So whether it's with the run game, play action, RPO, well-designed plays to be able to continue moving the chains allows this offense to be one of the most efficient in the NFL over the last couple of months.
So a couple of really creative plays there to running back Miles Sanders. And I thought watching the tape back against Washington, it was apparent what the Eagles' philosophy and strategy was in this game. A lot of perimeter runs to start, and then they converted a little bit down the stretch. Let me show you what I mean.
Obviously, the run game was once again humming for the Eagles in this game against Washington. Here, 12 personnel. Washington matches up with nickel. It's a 7-man box, but the Eagles are running to the left. Washington is slanting that way, so this is a recipe for disaster. The football team is misaligned, and now you've got a whole bunch of blockers with not a lot of defenders off the left side. Miles Sanders takes advantage of all this space. He gets up to the second, third level. Jason Kelce doing Jason Kelce things. He gets up out in space, and the Eagles get an X-play in the run game. A little bit later, Jordan Howard, 12 personnel, pistol set. Washington once again matches with nickel. 6-man box here. And the Eagles are just going to run into this lighter box. And you could see that they're able to get the edge here. You get some really good blocks up at the point of attack. Give a lot of credit to Jack Stoll. He does a great job of helping the Eagles get the edge here. And you get Jordan Howard off the left side. Now, I thought that the Eagles really placed a lot of emphasis early on in this game of working the edges. Outside zone, pin pull. We saw some flip plays, speed option, all to try and get those two defensive tackles and those linebackers all running sideline to sideline. So what happened late in the second half as the Eagles were trying to salt this game away? Now you're going to bang inside. You get some more of those inside zone runs with Jordan Howard hammering downhill, and the Washington football team just had no answers. This run game working to perfection on Tuesday night.
And quarterback Jalen Hurts, just an outstanding performance against Washington. They overcome those 2 turnovers on the opening drives, and they come back and they continuously put points on the board. Field goals, touchdowns, run game, pass game, and Jalen Hurts, obviously the point guard with all facets of this offense. I thought late in the game, when the Eagles needed points, he came through with a really impressive 2-play stretch. Let's break down 2 of the biggest plays of this game.
Critical drive here. 3-point game. Eagles need points. 3rd and 6. What do the Eagles see? Defensively pre-snap. This is a double mug front, a blitz pressure look. So Jalen Hurts, he's calling an audible. He's changing this play. He's going to bump Jalen Reagor further outside of the numbers, get him away from all those white jerseys. They're going to run a jailbreak screen. Look at all the blockers releasing out to the perimeter, running away from opposing color, right? So now this ball gets to Jalen Reagor, and now he's just got to be shot out of a cannon. Look at the block up at the 3rd level from Lane Johnson. He helps spring Jalen Reagor for a 34-yard pickup on the audible on 3rd down against the blitz. Outstanding job from Jalen Hurts. A great pre-snap read, making the check, resetting the protection, making sure everything is right, and then the ability to throw around the defense, get the ball to Reagor, and then give a lot of credit to Reagor, to Lane Johnson, everybody on the back end executing. Good block there from Dallas Goedert as well to help spring the wide receiver. One play later, you can see they've got the defense on their heels now. What do the Eagles call? Just a simple post wheel route with Jalen Reagor taking up the defense. He's going to lift coverage, run to the post, and then you've got Greg Ward running the little wheel route. He's going to put this right on the back shoulder of Greg Ward, and Greg Ward comes through with a big-time catch to seal this victory for the Eagles. Just an outstanding job all around. Some big-time plays from Jalen Hurts, but give a lot of credit to these receivers, the backs, the offensive line, everybody coming through with the execution of these plays.
And one of the go-to plays for Jalen Hurts and this passing game has been the 3-level stretch. And when you go up against a defense like Washington that loves to play zone defense, those 3-level stretch plays where you have a receiver deep in the intermediate level and short, you stretch those zone defenders, you put a lot of stress on them, and you're able to find open receivers. A couple of really good examples here against Washington.
A go-to route concept for the Eagles has been the 3-level stretch. Here on 3rd down, you're going to see Dallas Goedert be the target of this intermediate route coming from the backside. Pre-snap look changes for Jalen Hurts on this play. The Washington football team rotates to a Tampa 2, and now you've got that soft spot, and Jalen Hurts understands he's going to have to thread the needle and trust that Dallas Goedert is going to be available on this throw, and he puts it there on the money on 3rd and 6 to move the chains. And you're going to watch this from the end zone angle and see, pre-snap, that's a pressure look, but this turns into a nice clean pocket. Really good job from the offensive line across the board to keep Jalen Hurts upright, stays calm, collected, he makes an accurate throw to Dallas Goedert on the money to move the sticks. Later in the game, you're going to see another 3-level stretch concept from the Eagles here, this time off play action. And watch how these routes develop downfield. Similar kind of concept. You're going to have Dallas Goedert working the intermediate route. On this play, though, Dallas Goedert falls down just as Jalen Hurts is about to deliver this football. And not only that, but you've got a host of white jerseys in that area. Everybody's squatting on that intermediate route. So Jalen Hurts drops down. He's about to scramble, but he keeps his eyes downfield. Javonte Smith does a great job of uncovering here in the scramble drill and does a great job of pulling this pass in 2 feet in along the sideline. One of the best catches of the season. A credit to Jalen Hurts for creating outside of structure in a necessary time here on this play. The receiver fell down. He had to create, and he did so for a first down. And then you get to the second half, and we'll see just another three-level stretch concept. Again, this time off play action from the shotgun. This one's going to go to Jalen Reagor. And again, the pocket movement from Jalen Hurts, the touch, the placement, and I love the catch from Jalen here as well. Look at this three-level stretch and how it works. Look at that void in coverage. Jalen Hurts under pressure, steps up, eyes downfield, nice touch pass over the linebacker. Does a great job of delivering this to Jalen Reagor for a first down. The Eagles have leaned on these three-level stretch concepts, and when you play a zone-heavy team like Washington, and the Eagles will face another one here in the New York Giants, these stretch concepts really come in handy.
Let's now quickly go over to the defensive side of the football, where two players really stood out to me in this game. Two individual efforts from the defensive line. We'll start with number 91, Fletcher Cox. A couple of sacks in this game, a couple of impressive pressures as well. Let's get to what number 91 did against his nemesis, the Washington football team.
Let's take a look at the impact from number 91, Fletcher Cox, in this game. And here you're going to get a slide towards Javon Hargrave. That means man-to-man protection on the backside. Great way to beat man-to-man is use of a stunt, and the Eagles do exactly that. You get a little TE stunt here from Fletcher Cox and Josh Sweat. Fletcher Cox isolated on the rookie right tackle, Sam Cosmi. He gets home for a sack. Now, a little bit later in the game, 3rd and 11. Unique front here from the Eagles. You got a couple guys standing up. You don't know who's coming, who's not. Fletcher Cox lined up at defensive end. You have dictated to the offense who you want to be matched up on who. And look at what happens here. You've got the one-on-one. Fletcher Cox, once again on Cosmi. He pushes the pocket, edges him, and he's able to impact the quarterback, force an incomplete pass by striking the quarterback in the chest. Strip attempt there in the pocket from Fletcher Cox. But no worries. He gets a sack fumble late in the game. 4th and 10. Here's Fletcher Cox lined up inside. Once again, you get that one-on-one matchup. You've got him matched up this time on the right guard. Look at Fletcher Cox on an island. Hargrave wins here as well. Both guys were extremely disruptive here in this football game, getting home to the quarterback. Only a couple sacks to speak of, but numerous pressures, numerous hits. Really, really impressive performance from that defensive front four.
From a veteran defensive tackle to a rookie, let's take a look at Milton Williams, who continues to impress. Run game, pass game, he's so disruptive. He's so much fun to watch. Plays with a really impressive energy and compete level. Let's take a look at some of my favorite plays from number 93 in this game.
Let's focus in on rookie defensive tackle Milton Williams, lined up as a 3 technique in the Eagles' bare front here, lined up against the left guard. Watch how stout he is on contact against Eric Flowers here. Good hand placement, hands up above his eyes. He's doing a nice job here of stacking and shedding. So stout on contact, gets off the block, meets the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of other green jerseys there. Does a great job there in the run game. Similar kind of play here, lined up on the guard, but look at the block awareness. He sees that the center's coming his way. Look at him stack and shed. Once again, stout on contact, locks out his arms. He's able to get off this block and impact the running back at the line of scrimmage. His teammates get in there to finish the job. That starts with number 93. Then, a little bit later, you get Milton Williams, this time recognizing the screen. Look at the job he does here of making sure that he kind of impacts that running back, slows him up, nearly forces an interception for Rodney McLeod. That starts with Milton Williams inside. 3rd and 1 later in the game. Look at the get off here. Jannard Avery jumps the snap perfectly, but Milton Williams is in there for the TFL as well. His snap anticipation is strong. That quick first step, gets into the backfield, gets the TFL, forces a punt, and then as a one-on-one pass rusher, watch him here win against the guard. This is late in the game. He wins inside, forces the quarterback off his spot. Derek Barnett's able to trip him up, force an incomplete pass. That starts with the pressure from Milton Williams.
So a big win for the Eagles on Tuesday Night Football, but a quick turnaround against another division opponent Sunday afternoon at Lincoln Financial Field against the New York Giants. We'll be previewing that over on Eagles Game Plan, the Eagle Eye in the Sky podcast. Make sure you check out all of our X's and O's content, and we'll be back next week right here on the All-22 Review.